This week we're touching down in Utah, high in the Wasatch Mountains. The West was won long ago, but there's still wide open spaces where the scenery is pristine. To behold Utah's rugged beauty is to adopt an appreciation for all the natural riches of this mountainous playground. Golf Resorts International is next. This week we're high in the Wasatch Mountain Range in beautiful Heber City, Utah at Red Ledges. Hi, I'm David Camp. Located about 20 minutes from Park City, Red Ledges offers the best of everything, including 2 Jack Nicklaus golf courses. Golf is at the heart of this celebrated mountainside community, which is built around a spectacular 18-hole Jack Nicklaus Signature golf course that measures a little over 7,600 yards, and the first 12-hole Jack Nicklaus Signature golf park. The 12-hole golf park is comprised of 12 par 3s and provides outstanding play for golfers of every age and ability. Either one, you're in for a great time. Besides the golf, there are plenty other activities for everyone, including the Cliff Drysdale tennis facility, fly fishing, horseback riding, mountain biking, and of course hiking. It's all right here at Red Ledges. In this part of the world, you'll find yourself surrounded by some of the most beautiful mountain ranges anywhere. So please join me as we discover Red Ledges. One of the West's most exclusive private destination communities, Red Ledges offers an array of outdoor activities during the summer months, with world-class skiing nearby at Park City and Deer Valley. Upon your arrival, be sure to check in at the Pro Shop. You'll find everything you need for a perfect day on the links. To work out a few kinks in your swing, be sure to set up a learning session at the Jim McLean Golf School. The school's friendly and expert staff have sharp eyes for detail and all the modern teaching tools. Whether you need a nudge in the right direction or a little extra care, they'll have you back in the groove in no time and well prepared for your round on a special golf course. But how many offer this with sweeping views of the Rocky Mountains on a course named by Golf Magazine as the best new private course in America? Time to tee it up. There are few forced carries on this Jack Nicklaus Signature course, all of them spectacular. Fortunately, the ball carries farther in the thinner air of this nearly mile-high elevation. The greens are generally large here, and the conditioning can be described in one word: perfection. Get the speed down and learn the prevailing breaks off the mountains. It may take a few holes to get your putting in the groove, but once you do, there's nothing better than putting on well-manicured bent grass greens. Since opening in 2009, Red Ledges has racked up its share of awards, including Golf Magazine's Best New Private Golf Course and Utah Best of State Best Golf Course 7 years in a row. This is truly a serious golf course, measuring more than 7,600 yards from the tips, with stunning views on every hole. Even the shortest hole in the course, number 4, plays long at 180 yards, with lots of trouble awaiting an errant shot. On most holes at Red Ledges, it's easy to imagine the architect standing on untouched ground, gazing out and envisioning a gently sloping fairway, a passageway between some trees, down into a gully, then out and up the next bit of foothills, a tabletop green nestled at the base of another gorgeous backdrop of red sandstone. It's the perfect blend of nature's wild sculpture, precision mowed fairways and greens. As you make the turn, the elevation change of the course is noticeable and substantial. This is where your score will be tested for sure. The 12th hole, the 460-yard par 4, unmistakably reflects the architect's love of a fade. Ideally, you want to skirt the fairway bunker at the elbow, and it's still uphill all the way to the green. In this manner, Nicklaus neutralizes the increased carry of the thinner air. There's one more hill to climb on this memorable hole. A 2-putt par in this expansive 3-tiered green is a fine score indeed, especially if the hole is cut back left. When you reach the 13th green, a 218-yard blast from the back tees, you'll have reached one of the highest points on the course. Calmly stroke your birdie putt to the cup, and then turn to the north for a grand sight. Then it's back down the hill with a panoramic view of the 14th tee. At 560 yards, this is Red Ledges' shortest par 5 and one of your best birdie chances. You may do a double take when looking at the scorecard at the par 3 15th, which plays 263 yards from the tips. Even the blue tees require a fair strike from 200 yards to clear the green side bunkers and reach the green.
Pressure.
When I was younger, so I certainly got my licks in.
Well, JJ, thanks for having us.
Yeah, glad to have you here.
Great to be here.
Red Ledges is a 4-season resort private community. The centerpiece is obviously our Jack Nicklaus 18-hole signature course. Jack was heavily involved. He made multiple visits to the site throughout design and construction. Our owner, Tony Burns and Nolan Archibald, gave him a blank slate and said, hey, take these 2,000 acres and build us the best 18-hole course you can. And that's what he did.
The golf course here, what I like also, it helps with the ego in terms of the altitude a little bit, you know?
Sure. We are at altitude, somewhere about 5,500 feet, maybe 6,000 feet of elevation, so the ball does fly a little bit further. Takes some getting used to. 7,600 yards, so the golf course, if you want, you can take off as much as you'd like.
Yeah.
And play the back tees, or you can move forward. And in terms of forward tees, we created a new set of tees this year called the Golden Bear tees. And the Golden Bear tees are a set of tees that start in the fairway and help us transition that golfer from the golf park to the 18-hole course. Whether you're a junior golfer, a lady that's maybe never picked up a club, you can actually get out and enjoy the big course and have that fun without the length of
Sure.
a traditional course. 8's where we start to climb back uphill on the front 9, going up towards the back 9, and this, as you can see, is definitely a 1-club hill here. And then with the back hole location, you know, maybe a club and a half. The smart play would be just left of the flag, middle of the green.
Tugged it just a little bit, JJ, but it's on the green.
Middle of the green will be good. That's a good spot to be.
Okay.
There we go.
There you go. Nice swing. Well, now I know what you're talking about, the signature hole, or one of them, the hole number 9, elevated tee box. I don't think it gets much more elevated than this.
Oh, well, and you got to come up here, right?
Yeah.
It's worth the trip for sure.
And you said Jack always likes to add a little mystery
He did.
in one of his golf holes. Well, this is certainly a mystery. You can't see the flag.
Well, he did that by design, and again, he wanted something a little unique and different, and with the elevated tee, add that element of surprise into it. And so, really, to play the hole, it's really not as hard as you would think. You got that natural slope to the left there, and literally we're just going to hit a shot, kind of just off the left edge of that bunker. It'll hit the slope and kick down to the green. Just like that.
That can be enough. Ooh,
Well done.
that could be close. Great tip, though.
There you go.
All right, thanks. Oh, nice swing, JJ. This is a great hole.
When Jack played this, when we opened the course, he actually played it 3 different ways. And even given the fact that he wasn't playing much anymore, he came up here cold and hit a cut, a straight ball, and a draw, and put all 3 relatively close to the
That's
flag.
Jack, though, right? You know what I love is the climate. It's dry, it's not humid.
Southern California without the ocean, maybe.
Well, let's try to knock these in, or at least get them close.
Absolutely.
Oh, nice putt. Go in the hole. Nice putt. Now you really get a better understanding of how the hole is set up once you see it from the green looking
Absolutely.
back at the tee.
You look from the tee, you think, where do I hit it? And you get up here, and it's massive. The green's actually 40 yards long, so it's really a 4-club green.
That might be too hard. Well, not really.
Not bad. Every time I hit that putt, I feel the same thing.
What a great par 3. Thank you. There you go.
Mountain climate, cooler temperatures are just ideal for bent grass. It doesn't get too hot. We can manage it really well. And so it's really easy, pretty easy to take care of at this climate.
These golf greens are A1 creeping bent grass greens, and they're about 10 years old. We're a little biased, but these are about as fine a bent grass surface as you can have in the United States. We try to find a pace that's fun for the 2 handicap, but also fun for somebody who's just learning the game. As difficult as they can be to putt at times, they're just as difficult to maintain. So it takes that great maintenance team to do some of the things we do out here.
All right, we've made it to hole number 18 in the back here.
Much more elevation change on the back 9. The front front nine, you play down and around the red ledges. Pretty subtle elevation changes, but the back nine's all about big elevation change. And you can see behind us here on 18, we finished with a little, it seems like a flat hole, but a little uphill at the end. You're going to hit down to the fairway, have an uphill shot, and you got the vistas of the mountains behind the hole, so it just frames up beautifully.
Oh, nice shot. Right over it, like you said. Here we go. So now I know what you were talking about, JJ, with the elevation here.
We're 100 yards, about roughly 100 yards, so the pitching wedge or sand wedge is going to have some height to it anyways, but I think you still need to give it a little bit for the uphill.
It's hard to see it down here, but most of them are two-tiered greens.
Yeah, and this green, especially 18, has actually got 3 levels, so it's a large green. We're about right smack in the middle, so I would actually favor right of the flag here.
Okay, but get in the upper.
There's a nice bowl. Get in the upper part of the green.
So you didn't make it quite to that upper tier.
Didn't quite get it up there.
I think I pulled it a little bit.
I think you're going to be all right, though. Club selection is really important on the 18th hole to get it on the right level, and clearly you can see I didn't quite get it on the right level, so this is going to be quite a fun putt.
Well, you got your work cut out for you, so I'll tend it.
All right.
And I'll haul it where I am so you can see me.
Oh yeah, I'm going to need it.
I know it's uphill, that's all I can tell you.
It's a little uphill.
Yeah. Oh, what a great putt. Whoa, nicely done.
That's a nice putt. Look at that. Get in the hole.
Oh, what a finish. Well, I got a little bit of help. Thanks, buddy.
That was fantastic.
Nice par. Great 2-putt, JJ. Thank you so much.
Pleasure. You couldn't have picked a better day, and you got to see all that Red Ledges is. Jack actually hatched the idea of the golf park when we first developed the community. It was going to be a 9-hole short course with 2 par 4s. Jack came out on his very last site visit. We'd already shaped every hole and said, you know what, I don't like it. I want to change it. I want to make it 12 par 3s, and I want it to feel like a park. I want people to be able to walk their dogs, take their babies in strollers, play frisbee, throw the football, kick the soccer ball, and make it really the community park.
How cool is this? This is the golf park that Nicklaus designed. And basically it's to help promote having fun on the golf course. So they've got 2 flags. One obviously is a little larger than your traditional. I love the fact that this hole is quite large and it's pretty hard to miss a putt. Here players of all skill levels can find a golf course that's playable and fun, whether it be new golfers, juniors, or couples. The focus is always spending time together and maximum enjoyment of the course and its beautiful surroundings. What better way to attract youngsters to the game? At the golf park, kids are encouraged to be kids and develop an early love for the game. Whether for a buddy trip, a family vacation, or couples getaway, Red Ledges offers a great golf experience in a relaxed and an informal environment.
Red Ledge is just the variety of activities for me. My passion is skiing, but I love summer, and so tennis and golf and hiking and just being out in the weather like this.
We offer programming for everybody, complete beginners all the way through to advanced players. So we offer things like Tennis 101 for players that are looking to get into it. We have junior programming for kids, and then a bunch of adult programs like cardio tennis if you're looking for a workout. I try to make the lessons in my clinics fun to start with. Try to get them hooked by having fun, and then try to be informative so that they're learning something at the same time.
Horseback riding up in this beautiful country is a great way to spend the day.
Something different than what everybody else offers. We're about creating memories for families. They get to learn how to be a partner with a horse. It's about joining up with a horse and being a participant, not just a passenger on their backs. People don't realize that these animals are kind and benevolent creatures and not just big dumb lugs. They're intelligent. So when a horse makes a decision about whether to trust a person or not, and if they're willing to give you their hoof, they're saying, I trust you with my life. We do anything from an hour to all day. We're up on the mountain. The views are incredible. You can be out 10 minutes on the trail and feel like you're in the middle of nowhere, looking at the beautiful mountain range off in the distance and the valley floor beneath you. This country was built on the backs of horses. And if we can even offer just a glimpse of what that was to people that come to see us, then we've accomplished our mission.
Red Ledges is all about family fun. Whether it's hanging out at the pool with the kids or out in the wild on one of Utah's sparkling waterways, the possibilities are endless. Here you'll have some of the best fly fishing rivers and streams in the world. The Provo River has a blue ribbon designated fishery, well stocked with brown and rainbow trout, and some of the best anywhere. There's also miles of hiking and jogging trails here, many of them built to have minimal impact on the land, with maximum access to vistas of Utah's year-round beauty. For those looking for a workout and to cover more ground, saddle up on a mountain bike for fun, a rigorous way to enjoy the outdoors. There's also backpacking for extended hikes along a mountain trail. It's rewarded with some amazing views. At Red Ledges, everyone finds recreation and relaxation at their own pace. And now this week's fact. The Sundance Film Festival, a program of the Sundance Institute, takes place annually in Park City, Utah. Held in January of each year, the festival is a showcase for new work from American and international independent filmmakers. It's the largest independent film festival in the United States today. Red Ledges is a caring community that goes in great lengths to minimize environmental impact with its building process.
We can cater to every single person's need. We take a lot of consideration in making sure that we're not disturbing critical elements of the environment around us. Down to the last shovel of dirt that we move, we're considering everything through the entire process.
Red Ledges offers a variety of homes and home sites to fit any family needs, from luxurious estates to club cabins. Choose an existing home or build with confidence with Red Ledges Construction Company. It's an opportunity for a select few to make this exclusive gem of the Rocky Mountains their home. And once you're home, the fun is just beginning.
We have our Director of Fun, Stephanie Patempa. Amazing. Athletic, fun, easygoing, and she sets up all the activities, skiing, art activities, or trips to Park City. She publicizes it, and the whole concierge staff creates the atmosphere to have that fun, to have that interaction.
I think the one nice thing about being a member at the Red Ledges is the proximity to Park City. It's only about 20 minutes away. It's a lot of fun to come over for the day. It's worth checking out.
The town of Park City lies east of Salt Lake City and is framed by 19th century architecture and the Wasatch Mountain Range. Red Ledges members have access to the St. Regis Deer Crest Club, an exclusive social club providing the best in mountain recreation, culinary experiences, and so much more. Once known as one of the West's preeminent mining towns, Park City is now base camp to one of the world's best alpine skiing destinations, along with Deer Valley. It's also home to the Sundance Film Festival, as well as a thriving culture of art and music.
Good afternoon, Deer Valley. How y'all doing? It's good to see you. You're rather good looking. I can see everybody.
As the Rocky Mountains' premier four-season private community, Red Ledges offers the ideal balance of convenience, privacy, and luxury, with a lifestyle to engage the whole family. Sunset marks the end of the day, as well as the anticipation for another one just a few hours away. The cuisine is second to none, with selections sourced from local merchants and prepared to delectable perfection. It's all right here at Red Ledges.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the show this week in the beautiful mountainside community of Red Ledges in Heber City, Utah. For Golf Resorts International, I'm David Camp. So long, everyone.